Okay, my role is to head up the women's and girls programme that's been newly formed in the club in the recent months. So to try and develop the programme right from first team right down to sort of academy level in the club.
And then obviously the women, England women won the Euros over the last couple of weeks. What's your opinion on that? How good is that for the women's game?
It's fantastic, isn't it, really? I think it sort of encapsulated everyone in the country, and particularly, you know, it's aspirational for the girls who are playing football or want to play football. They can actually see their heroes out there on the TV and in the stadiums, which, you know, in the past it's been very much male dominated, and they can actually see now females playing a very high level of football, which is fantastic.
And then with your role at the club, have you got any plans to sort of capitalise on the opportunity? Because as a country it's obviously a massive thing that's happened. Are you going to capitalise on that within the club?
We want to, yeah. I mean, at the moment we're engaging with under 15s, 16s, under 18s in the club, and then we've got a women's first team that's predominantly younger players, and we're looking to develop that over the coming period, and then hopefully that'll filter down in younger age groups. And I know a lot of the work that's being done inside the club to engage girls and include girls in various programmes and activities that we've got looks good for the future. So yes, definitely. And also, you know, in terms of the funding and the sponsorship, you know, we're looking for local businesses to try and support us in what we're trying to do.
And how can they get in contact with your local businesses to get involved?
Well, they can come direct through the club, through the marketing department, commercial department, or they can come direct to myself, John Pepper, the Spire Arts Trust, and willing to speak and listen to anyone who wants to get involved.
So how proud are you of what the women at the Euros did, and how proud are you of what the club are doing, you know, now going down the line to try and capitalise on that opportunity?
Yeah, I mean, I was really proud of the women's team. I think it got a lump in my throat when we saw them win the game and lift the trophy. And I think, you know, everyone in the whole country is really supportive of what the women have been doing. And, you know, obviously I've been sort of supporting the male team for all these years, and now the women have gone and done what we've hoped the male team would do, and they did it fantastically. And they play superb football, and I think for me, for young girls to aspire to, it's absolutely been brilliant, and we've got to build upon that, I think.
And it is all about that, isn't it? It's about the sort of younger generation now seeing those sort of role models and really capitalising on that. Definitely.
I mean, you know, young girls would see men playing, and their heroes would be, you know, professional footballers on the male side, but certainly they would never think, oh, I could be a professional footballer. And now they're thinking, this is, you know, probably a career path for me, and certainly to get involved with, you know, football on a serious level, that they can actually think this could be a pathway for me if I've got some talent, and that's what we want to try and provide.
And what would your message be to any of the younger girls sort of in and around Chesterfield that are sort of not sure if they want to get involved in football, they've been inspired by what's gone on? What would your message be to those sort of people?
Well, there's lots of activities the football club are putting on, lots of open days, lots of free sessions, soccer schools over the summer. Just come along and get involved. If you've never kicked a ball before and you want to try it. If you have kicked a ball before and you want to get involved, you know, contact us, and we hopefully can provide that support and that opportunity in one of our women's teams or some of the activities that we've put on through the programme.
Yeah, very impressed. You know, just thinking back to a small group of us travelled over to Holland a couple of years ago to watch the Euros there. The quality of play and standard since then has massively improved, just like over that short space of time. It's crazy, but it's so amazing to see.
And what do you think this does for sort of women's football as a whole and just the game in general?
I think really it can only do one thing. It can only, you know, really improve the provision that we have, you know, the standards and the number of girls that are coming through. I think it can only go one way, and that's up.
And it must make you proud that as a woman to obviously see what happened, and like you say, now that the club have got this opportunity to capitalise on that, it must make you really proud.
100%. Thinking back to the you know the opportunities there were when I was younger, there wasn't much at all. But now to see the girls coming through and the amount that they can participate in a way I'm kind of envious really. So I guess my way of giving back is through the coaching.
So how can the club capitalise on the opportunity as a country to sort of use the momentum that the Women's Euros has created to increase participation within women's football in Chesterfield?
Yeah, so I think it has to start now. Obviously off the back of such a positive and successful feeling within the game and the women's game, I think now is the time that we look to what can we provide, how can we keep pushing, how can we expand what we are already doing really.
So what opportunities do the Trust provide for women in the local area to get involved?
So we've already got quite a bit going on. We've got our women's walking football sessions, which is for ladies aged 40 plus. Any ability, any experience, feel free to come down and give it a try. We have our academy set up, so for girls aged 15 plus, if you're looking for a little bit more of an elite pathway and to play for a team. Come September we are starting our Wildcat sessions, which are for girls aged 5 to 11, and our Squad Girls sessions, which are for girls aged 12 to 15. There's also lots of free sessions that you can take part in with the PL Kicks programme down at Queen's Park on a Tuesday, 5 till 6 p.m.
And where can people get in touch, and can they get in touch with you and the club? Where would you send them to sort of find out this information?
Yeah, absolutely. So by all means visit spireartstrust.co.uk, or you can email myself on alicejackson.org.uk, or just come down to the hub, come and see us. We're more than friendly to have a chat with you and give up a bit of time.
And like you say, going forward, the plans are to sort of capitalise on this opportunity. It wasn't too long ago that this happened now, so you've not managed to quite get everything done yet, but like you say, going forward, I assume there is plans longer term to really sort of use this opportunity as a country, but more importantly as a club and a trust to really sort of just pounce on it.
Oh, 100%. Women and girls inclusion is paramount right now, and I think we can just continue to grow and do the best we can here at the Trust for Chesterfield.